Hello everyone, and welcome to another quick tips video. This is Hayden, and in this episode I'm going to be discussing the extreme survival milestone in No Man's Sky and the Sentinel Trophy, as well as how to quicken your chances of getting a Babelfish milestone. The Sentinel Trophy is probably one of the most frustrating milestones to get in the game, not because it's hard, but because of the sheer amount of time it takes, and in the way that it has to be done, you can't do this quicker. To get this milestone, you need to last for 32 sols on an extreme planet. Sounds easy? Well, no it isn't. To get this trophy, there are some requirements, and these are them. You must stay on a planet, on an extreme planet, for 32 sols or planetary days, with 1 sol equating to about 15 minutes of gameplay. That means you have to stay on the planet for 8 hours, give or take a few minutes. Extreme planets are those with extreme environmental conditions like toxicity, temperature or radiation. You can also do this on planets where sentinels are extreme as well. If you go to a space station, your timer resets. If you go to another planet, your timer resets. Please note that this has to be done on one planet. It's not a cumulative effect over visiting various different extreme planets. If you leave the planet's atmosphere before the end of the 32 sols, the timer also resets, and dying will reset your timer as well. It's worth noting that if you do not meet any of those above criteria at any time, the game will record your furthest progress through that milestone, and a timer will reset, and it will not start counting upwards until you start to exceed that previous time. Now here's what you can do to make it much easier. You can fly around in the planetary atmosphere, but you have to be careful, as you may accidentally fly out of the atmosphere. Personally, my advice is stay on the surface of the planet. You can hide in caves. This will reduce the impact of the environment, but will mean that you will run out of your power, and you will have to go and start collecting resources to power your suit. You can hide in buildings. Now this is the best option, as you will be able to advance in time, but it won't use any of the resources used by your suit. The other thing you should be doing is upgrading your survival gear to a minimum level, or to a maximum level rather, which will allow you to wander around the outside for extended periods irrespective of the weather, but you will still need to pick up resources because these will run out. I've also been told that another way to get this trophy is to uninstall the Day Zero patch version 1.03, disconnect your console from the internet and start a new game. I've not tested this method, and I do not recommend that you would do this either, and you do it at your own risk, and I'll tell you why in a minute. The pre-patch version of No Man's Sky allowed you to work up hours towards the trophy simply by being in space or a space station. Your life support system won't deplete while you're inside your ship, which is a bonus, and you can simply float there for 8 hours. However, the downside is that there are space pirates, and they may kill you during that time, resetting your progress. And also, although that this trophy will pop, the milestone in your main game will not be activated because you're using a new save, rather than your main save where you've already been playing the game. So that's it for extreme conditions. In terms of learning languages and getting to the Babelfish milestone faster, for learning languages a much faster start is to start doing the Atlas quest. When you get the Atlas quest, you will be asked to go to an anomaly, at which point there will be a station. You will do a jump, and then there will be another station where you get there. When you go into that station, these are special stations, and you fly into the hangar, and all around you the floor has lights on there. Go to them, and some of them will teach you a word. Visit all of the lights on the floor within each station, and this will significantly advance your progress in order to get the wonderfully named Babelfish milestone. A really good reference to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Douglas Adams there. And of course, you will also get the trophy. So that's my quick tips for today. Please give a like to the video, because it really does help promote the videos up, and also leave any comments. Also follow me on Twitter, HERJUK, on Twitch, again, HERJUK, and don't forget you can listen to me and the rest of the Cranky Gamer UK crew on our podcast, Cranky Gamers UK, which is available on iTunes. You can also find us through Google as well. You can also join our Facebook group, Cranky Gamers UK. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.